I'm proud of you for finally getting out of that town. You belong here in LA. You're a talented man.
Today makes a month.
Tell me all about it. You said you're bartending at a hotel?
A Hollywood tower. Yes, it's very swanky. Celebrities come in all the time. Perhaps I will finally meet Stevie Nicks.
Oh my God, your idol. You will meet Stevie Nicks. You will become best friends under grace.
Under grace. Good juju. You're still into all that stuff, huh?
Into what?
That shtick of yours, that 11/11 magic universe thing.
I forgot how cynical you are.
Cynical? Just asking. You still believe in that stuff? That woo-woo stuff?
Do you have to be so condescending? See, this is the reason for the gay boycott. This, right here.
What?
And forget about the group. This is why we never got along, you and I.
What are you talking about? We got along. We're getting along.
No, forget it. This was a mistake.
What are you doing, Greg? Will you stop it? Come back here. What is this all about, Greg? Okay, you're right. You and I weren't close either. Our group is all we had in common. We never hung out one-on-one. I was judgmental, and it's all my fault. So, why did you insist on this meeting? Why didn't you just say, hey, at the farmer's market, and move along? Why it's so urgent that we speak? What are you doing in LA, anyway?
Well, now I don't know if I should tell you. All you'll do is mock.
Oh, come on. That's not all I'll do. Come on, Greg. What is it?
Okay, fine. As you know, Jeffrey, the universe, it speaks to me through numbers.
Terrell.
Sorry.
Yes. Of course I know that, Greg, and I respect and elevate it.
You respect it.
I elevate it?
And 11/11, as you so astutely pointed out, is a constant occurrence in my life on clocks, on signs, on buildings.
Magic ones, yes, I'm aware, and I think it's wonderful.
Well, last week in Chicago, twice. Twice, Jeffrey, in 1 week, the universe revealed to me a new number. 1072.
1072, okay.
I ordered a sandwich, caprese on French roll. It came to 1072. I joined a yoga studio. It was at 1072, get this, Gregory Way.
Wow.
My instructor's name was Jeff.
Wow.
And since you're unskilled at the science of numerology, let me enlighten you to the obvious. The first letter of your name, J, is the 10th letter of the alphabet. G for Greg is a 7. Your name, Jeffrey, and mine, Gregory, both have 7 letters. You and I make 2. 10, 7, 2. Gregory Way, instructor, Jeff.
So, you're saying, what, that I'm your cosmic instructor?
No.
God is trying to tell you to learn from me? Okay, well, here's your first lesson. There is no God.
I heard that, Jeffrey.
Snap out of it and embrace, Jeffrey. We're supposed to do something together, learn from each other, collaborate, something. The signs are unambiguous. The numbers don't lie. The universe is screaming out that our fates are intertwined.
You came to Los Angeles to see me?
Yes. Well, no, not exactly. I mean, yes, but I didn't know it until serendipity brought us together yesterday and it all became clear. I originally came to find Jillian and I don't know.
What, beat her up?
No, I just find her, I guess.
Found her.
What?
She's right here. Look.
Former sitcom star Delta Barnes set to appear on new reality show hosted by fitness guru Jillian Stark? What the fuck? Watch as Jillian coaches Delta towards self-love, inner peace, and socially acceptable thighs.
It's gonna be on E. After that dumb gay psychic.
This is what I'm talking about. Do you see? I do all the work and she takes all the credit. Do you know? She hasn't spoken to me in 3 years and now she's hosting a reality show on E? I should be the one making Delta Barnes socially acceptable.
Find the right frequency, Greg, and start vibrating.
See, that's rude. That right there.
Come on.
He's rude. Isn't he rude?
I can't imagine how you live with him, Terrell.
Ooh, it ain't easy, let me tell you. Anyways, if you guys aren't gonna order food, I'm gonna go take a smoke break in the back with the cooks. If you know what I mean. Hector! I'm ready.
That's quite the crucifix.
Yeah, he wears it when he go-go dances, too.
Kidding.
No. He wants you to know, as he's waving his ass and penis in your face, that he subscribes to Bronze Age mythology. I find it charming.
Have you two had, interfaith relations?
God, no.
Why not? I mean, come on, he's there.
I have integrity, that's why not.
Oh, you're so strange. It's domestic cock. It's there for the taking.
The cross, great. Can't. I don't understand these homosexuals who are still hung up on Christianity. It makes no sense.
Jesus was hung up. Why can't they be?
My parents are devout, Jehovah's Witnesses, but you don't still see me peddling watchtowers and ranting about the end of the world. I grew up. Yet he continues to wave the flag of a religion that condemns him just because he can't let go of magic and fairy tales and pixie dust. It's insane.
Well, I don't know if I'd go that far.
Have I gone far?
I think so. I mean, goodness, Jeffrey, you can't let a few bad apples ruin God for you.
A few bad apples?
Okay, a few billion.
About the apples, Greg. I'm sorry if I can't believe in an invisible sky daddy.
That's not what God is.
It isn't?
No. God isn't so easily defined. I don't believe in the sky daddy. I believe in energy.
That's deep.
What, you don't believe in energy?
No, I don't believe in energy. Energy doesn't exist.
See, you do believe in energy.
I believe in the combustion engine, if that's what you mean, and nuclear power plants.
Right? See, energy is all around us.
But do you pray to energy, Greg? Does energy hear your thoughts and perform miracles in your life?
You're extremely unattractive right now. And yes, energy does perform miracles in my life every day. How do you explain the signs, Jeffrey? How do you explain the 11:11?
Would you like me to?
I'd like to see you try.
Confirmation bias. You look at the clock regularly at random times, but you only take note of the times that it says 11:11 because you're looking for it. It's already in your head.
It must suck being you.
It sucks being anyone.
Going around atheisting all the time, it must be miserable.
Actually, I quite enjoy it. Not believing in crap is my favorite pastime.
Is this about your sister?
Here we go.
Because I know that must have been hard for you, losing your only sibling, her dying so young, and even though we weren't close, I wanted to know I held a space of healing for you through all of that.
Thank you. I knew I felt something.
Everything happens for a reason, Jeff.
So I've heard.
And your sister must have been needed for something.
Mm-hmm. Needed by who?
God?
You mean energy. Energy needed her.
The universe gives me signs, Jeff.
I know it does, Greg.
And those signs led me straight to you. This is what the universe wants for some reason. There's something I have to offer you and something inexplicably you may possibly have to offer me. My divine warmth and generous heart and your cold, off-putting cynicism. There's something about you and me. We're supposed to do something.
You are just as bad as the Cross King.
Snap out of it and embrace, Jeffrey. Embrace it. Embrace the you and the me.
Hector went home with a sore throat.
I fully endorse it. The drugs, not the murdering. Remember, Greg, the universe wants you to listen to me.
It's a thought. Let's just please stop talking about it.
Stop talking about what?
Oh, Douglas.
Hello, Gregory.
Mr. DeBello, how nice to see you.
What up, Doug?
Right. What a lovely hotel, Jeffrey. Congrats on your move, by the way. Santa Carla misses you.
Thanks, but I'm sure you guys are fine.
Oh, we are, but congrats anyway.
Douglas, you missed it. Jonathan Tyler Tyler was just here.
Who is that?
From the 90s, he was on Mouths of Babes.
God, you see, this is what I hate about Los Angeles. What about a celebrity? It's fleeting and meaningless, Gregory. They're people, just like you and me.
Sanctimonious?
What?
What?
Yeah, I know that it's fleeting and meaningless. It was Jeff who was the excited one.
No, that I would expect.
Oh, very nice, Greg.
It's true.
Can I get you a drink, Douglas? A martini, Jack and Ginger?
You know I don't drink alcohol, Jeffrey.
Oh, yes, I forgot.
I will, however, have a kombucha on the rocks. Do you happen to have tangerine?
Fresh out.
Jeff,
Oh, yeah, Douglas, that's a lovely scent you're wearing. Is that cologne?
What? Oh, it's probably just my deodorant.
Oh, what brand do you wear? I'd love to get some.
Jeff,
I make my own, actually.
He makes his own, Greg. He makes his own deodorant.
I find that refreshing.
Although I rarely wear it anyways. My dance church discourages deodorants of any kind.
Dance church, Greg, I don't even want to know what that is.
It's a group improvisational movement and a safe
Jeffrey, stop
Is
it!
there some sort of problem here?
No, there's no problem. Let's just go somewhere else.
Actually, yes, Douglas, there is a problem. Greg says that you took it upon yourself to advise him to stop talking to me.
Oh my God.
Maybe I should try to get on Jillian's show.
Oh, please don't. Greg was right about her. She's incredibly preoccupied with herself. Bragged endlessly about being friends with Delta Barnes and blah, blah, blah. She's quite the star fucker.
And you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
I wouldn't.
Oh, you wouldn't?
No, you haven't been famous for years.
That's very good. So you didn't go out with me because of who I am?
That's right, I didn't.
Then why did you?
Because you're smart. I could tell right away. And you're cute. And I humped your face when I was a kid. And you're rational. And you don't believe in God.
Oh, is that so? I see.
Uh-oh. What?
No, you're right. I don't believe in God, not in the conventional sense. That's what I said.
Oh, I feel the words higher power coming on, or spiritual, or energy.
Relax. It's nothing like that. I just don't see what use there is in trying to convince people that their beliefs are wrong. Why spend so much time on it?
Well, I don't think I do. I live with a cross-obsessed Catholic, for God's sake. I can't be that militant.
I just wonder what you're rebelling against.
Christ. JTT, I thought you were better than this.
Excuse me?
If I oppose religion, it must be a juvenile rebellion?
I didn't say that.
You just did say that. I feel like you're angry. I feel like you're hurt. I'm alive. You got me.
Why are you so hurt?
Why is anyone hurt?
Tell me about your childhood. What were you like?
Okay, am I being analyzed now?
Submit for 5 seconds. Come on. What were you like?
Anxious. I was anxious.
Did you play sports? Were you a jock?
No, I was not a jock, although I did enjoy the locker room.
That you were funny. Observe it.
In the locker room, yes, observant.
And siblings? Do you have any brothers and sisters?
I had a sister, yes.
Had a sister.
Car accident.
Wow. I'm sorry. You know, you should let me do your chart sometime. I think it would be very revealing.
Are you serious? Are you being serious?
What? You're against astrology too? Good Lord, Jeff. Is that all you do? Disbelieve this, disbelieve that.
Does this mean we're not going to have sex?
What?
I just thought that's where this was going.
Well, I did too.
Then, can we please stop talking?
Yeah, we can.
Thank you.
Thank you for dinner.
You're welcome.
You know, astrology is a legitimate science.
Please shut up.
Think about it. The moon affects the tides. Our bodies
are made of water.
Google that. Your place or mine?
Not mine. The baby Jesus is there, and I can't do it with him watching.
Please shut up.
Oh, good morning, hoe cake. How was your walk of shame?
What on earth are you doing up?
I haven't gone to bed yet. Steve was here.
Steve, the unadventurous lover, how was that?
Oh, uninspiring as ever. I tried everything in my arsenal. Lap dances, oysters, beads. But he just won't let go. All he likes is Boy Scout sex.
Boy Scout sex?
You know, lots of childish rubbing of sticks together without resulting fire.
I should have been a Boy Scout.
I'm an adult, and I require copulation. Boy needs to get over his girth phobia.
Oh, I agree. He's being a sissy.
He's being a sissy, thank you.
Grow up and open up.
Amen. Take a brother in. Be a man.
It's common courtesy.
And out. Now, how was your date with the child star?
Ah, yes, the child star. Thank you for asking. The child star, Terrell. The child star seems to be in retrograde.
What are you talking about?
He wants to do my chart.
He's an astrologer. JTT is an astrologer? What's with you and all these pagans?
I don't know. They're more annoying than Christians. No offense.
None taken.
And he represents himself as an atheist at the bar, and then we go out and he pulls the old bait and zodiac switch.
Sorcery!
Even the worst part, when we got back to his room, he transformed into an entirely different person. He became this depraved, super dominant power top.
You're kidding.
I wish I was. He slammed the door, ripped off his pants, and paraded his phallus around the room like an Egyptian deity.
More pagan shit.
Then, he threw me down on the bed.
Egyptian linens.
And proceeded to treat my skull like a cheap sex toy he bought at Folsom Street Fair.
Goodness. Did he at least return the favor?
He did not.
You're kidding. He didn't accept you into his face.
No. There was no reciprocation, no tit for tat.
Well, that's just unprofessional. Maybe you thought that's what you wanted. Were you giving off submissive sex toy vibes?
I don't think so.
Did you say anything to imply you were into kink?
No.
Well, the boy is new. Give him some time.
Anyway, I'm all for funny games. I'm not a girth-phobic sissy like your Steve. At least spoon with me.
He didn't even spoon with you?
Rolled over and passed out like a straight. Your boy wants a married badge, and mine wants only to skull fuck. Where's the middle ground?
It's a baffling quandary. I'll have to consult the saints. Anyway, you must be exhausted and sore. Can I get you something to gargle with?
Can you make me a vodka smoothie?
Oh, that's right. You're on the Smirnoff diet. Come right up, darling.
Bless you, roomie. You know, maybe this is payback for all the humping I did to his face when I was a kid.
You could be onto something there.
Greg!
Here is Jeffrey. Good morning, my friend.
My goodness, dropping by unannounced. In the morning. And you're wearing a pyramid on your head, and so is this strange woman. Hello? I'm Jeff.
Helene Aurora, I've heard so much about you.
Helene Aurora, you're Douglas's pyramid lady. What a pleasure. Terrell, we have company.
Oh, good. Would they like some vodka?
Oh, I would.
It's 9 a.m.
It's okay, we haven't slept. 2 more, please.
Jeffrey, I have exciting news. Helene has confirmed that our fates are intertwined.
Is that right?
It is. I had a very telling pyramid session with Greg, and I was getting 1072s up the yin-yang. 1072s just flashing in my consciousness over and over. And they had very strong Greg and Jeff undertones.
Do you hear that, Jeff? 1072s with undertones.
Wait a second, I'm confused. Aren't you Douglas's guru? Aren't you supposed to set Greg straight and tell him to stay away from me?
Oh, please. Douglas? He's so sanctimonious.
Oh, boy.
What did you say?
Douglas, he really grates on me sometimes. I mean, have a drink, for God's sakes.
This is unbelievable.
I think you just made Jeff's life.
Well, it's true. I'm sorry. I mean, I've never told him to his face, but ugh, he makes me nauseous.
I think I'm in love with you, pyramid lady.
He is not sanctimonious. He's just very principled. He puts a lot of good juju out into the world. Did you know that he goes into prisons and counsels inmates who have been victims of rape?
Oh, so sanctimonious!
So sanctimonious!
Such a sanctimonious gay! Did you know he makes his own deodorant, too?
I did know that. What the hell?
I mean, give me a break!
Hey, I hug you.
Bring it in, baby! Aww.
Drinks are up, kids.
This is my roommate, Terrell. He's Catholic.
Jeffrey.
Oh, how nice. I love that. Hi, Terrell. I'm Helene.
Oh, hello, Helene. Nice hat.
Thank you. Nice necklace.
Thank you. Hi, Greg.
Hi, Terrell.
I want you all to know that I intentionally left my holy water in the kitchen. You witches are fine by me. I'm evolving.
Oh, that's very sweet.
That is a fantastic shawl.
Oh, this is part of my Stevie Nicks collection.
You like Stevie Nicks?
Like her, she's only the undisputed queen of rock and roll.
I see her every time she comes to town.
Well, we were at the Enchanted Tour in 1980.
Fourth row center.
I was third. We probably danced together.
Treble and Shangri-La Tour 2001.
7?
6.
Oh, Gold Dust 2005.
Second row, seat 34.
Seat 39.
Crystal Visions 2007.
Yes! Awkward 2011 Hartzell Tour with Rod Stewart.
Of course. 2016 with Pretenders.
Do you even have to ask?
I think I'm getting nauseous.
On second thought, I should probably get my holy water.
You know, Jeffrey, I find it peculiar that your idol Stevie Nicks is such a spiritual person. I'm certain she believes in energy.
Stevie can believe in whatever she wants. Gregory, talk to me when you've written Rhiannon. So, Colleen, tell me, what is this thing that Greg and I are supposed to do together?
Well, it's foggy at this stage. There's still much to manifest, but I am feeling very strong financial vibrations.
What a surprise.
Funds, Jeff, money.
I understand.
It's very strong. Also, I feel like Jillian Stark is involved somehow.
Jillian, do you see, Jeff? Do you see?
Careful, Greg.
I'm meant to connect with her. I can feel it. It's like she's here in this room almost. It's like she's nearby.
The SG wants you to forget about her.
Well, this time he's wrong. His anal chakra must be clogged.
I'm feeling Jillian very intensely. There's no question.
And all of this is coming through the pyramids?
I'll be honest, Jeff. The pyramids are purely for aesthetic enhancement. They probably have no power.
Wait, what?
Thank you for admitting that. Let me ask you this. Is Jonathan Tyler involved? I want him to get me an agent, but he doesn't like to spoon.
What?
Nah, I'm not getting any JTT vibes. Oh, I am getting a message of service. I think that you and Greg are to team up and provide a service to the community.
Which community?
The community, Jeff. What does it matter?
I'd like to know who I'm serving.
What does it matter? Currency, Jeff. Jeez.
You've been unemployed way too long, Gregory.
Jeff, can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Did you have a sister?
What have you been feeding her, Greg?
Nothing, I swear.
Greg!
He didn't tell me anything, Jeff. Honest, it's just ever since I arrived here, I've been getting a strange visitation from a certain presence.
It's probably gas.
You had a sister?
Great.
He doesn't know?
She was 14. She was 14, wasn't she, when she died in that accident?
I cannot believe you would do this. Greg, this is over the line.
I promise I didn't listen to her.
I'm so sorry, Jeff. Is this why you're mad at God?
I'm not mad at God.
He is. He's very angry.
I'm getting an S.
Oh, you're getting an S. How amazing.
Sammy. Samantha.
Okay. So, you're cold reading me somehow. Big deal.
Your only sibling. She left you entirely alone. Or at least that's how you feel. But she wants you to know you're not alone. She's here.
Where? Where is she? In the Pleiades?
No, she's in his heart.
That doesn't make any sense. Is she in my heart? Or is she somewhere talking to you right now? You can't have it both ways.
Damn it, Jeffrey, embrace.
Maybe she's both, Jeffrey. Maybe she isn't Sammy anymore in the same way that she was, but she's part of something more whole. And that whole is reaching out to you.
That's funny, because usually I'm reaching out to a hole.
Oh, that's funny. I like that.
Gross. Offensive.
So we're back to this God is energy thing, huh? Is that the
Oh,
punchline?
no, God isn't energy. Energy is energy. There most likely is no God.
Wow. You hear that, Greg?
Helena, Aurora.
Well, not an actual God, but there are vibrations, frequencies to which one can be tuned with the proper
You
attention.
hear that, Jeff?
Blasphemy! Blasphemy and pagan propaganda.
Uh-oh, are we done evolving?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to be open here. I'm trying to be hospitable, but I cannot sit by while you deny the existence of my Lord.
Here we go.
No, Terrell. It's not like that. I'm a big fan of Jesus.
Yeah, me too, a total fan.
Yes. Yes, but have you surrendered to him body and soul? Have you accepted his sacrifice and confessed your sins so that you might go to heaven?
Well, not per se.
Not specifically.
What time's it taken?
See,
God, Greg, it's so good to see you.
Jillian, I invite you to step into the possibility of asking my forgiveness.
Greg, stop. You don't have to do this.
Asking your forgiveness? What on earth do I need your forgiving for?
For not returning my calls, for one.
Greg, remember today. Remember the 4th.
Shut up, Douglas. Let him do this.
Greggy, I've been extremely busy with my career, okay? And you can possibly understand how many people are just clamoring for my attention. I mean, I have meetings, TV shoots, promotional appearances, maybe writing 2 more books.
2 more books?
Yeah, Random House, big money contract. I simply can't return every insignificant message I receive, so...
Insignificant message? Jillian, we didn't write that book. I wrote that book. You used me, and then you stepped on me on your way to the middle, and then you discarded me like some used needle at your first taste of success.
Used needle? What is that? Some sort of dig?
What?
I don't shoot up anymore if that's what you're implying.
What?
Can I get a whiskey, please?
Yeah. Here, Greg.
Greg, do not drink that.
Have you been talking to Delta? She's staying at this hotel. Have you been talking to her?
No, Jillian, I haven't seen her.
She's very judgmental, that woman. I mean, she has no idea what it's taken to get where I am. So I smoke a little meth. Big deal. I have a very taxing schedule. Okay, how on earth does she think that I stay so energized? God, she's so self-righteous! I know, right? I mean, this is Hollywood. If you can't take the heat, just get out of the kitchen.
Or the meth lab, apparently.
Oh, that's really charming. Especially coming from a jealous, pathetic, washed-up hack-writer.
Get her, Greg. Punch her in the back.
Didn't you learn anything today? What was the point of urinating on stage if you just could behave like this?
Douglas, please get out of my way. I can't believe I wasted any time being envious of you. You're a con artist, a fraud. You used me, and you're using Dr. Barnes, and you'll use anyone you possibly can to get ahead. And you pretend to be some kind of fancy health guru, but you're just a junkie with a penchant for bullshit.
Oh, is that so? Well, at least I'm not a dinosaur with a shitty blog.
Well, at least I'm not a wannabe reality star with eye bags and collapsed veins.
Well, at least I'm not gay fat.
That's the worst thing you can call a person.
I hope you're happy.
Did you want to put that whiskey on your room, or...?
Shut Up and Sweat, damn it, wouldn't have happened without me, and I deserve to be on that reality show.
There is no reality show, Greg. It was canceled weeks ago.
What?
Delta fired me because of my drug use, and E gave me the axe.
But you said she was staying at the hotel.
I lied! I'm a liar, like you said!
Oh, you're a liar.
Yeah. But it's okay now, because today I learned to engage in the realm of possibility that accesses my fullest potential.
Wait, what did you just say?
Oh my God, no.
This is where it got crazy. After I paid the root bill, I scurried up to my room, and I spent the whole night just getting high off my ass and watching lesbian porn. I smoked everything I could find. And then when I was out, I went roaming the halls in search of a cleaning cart because I figured, hey, there's gotta be some good shit that I can burn on one of those things, right? Okay, well, I searched every floor, found nothing. Next thing I know, the sun is up. I'm down by the conference rooms, and there is this group of strangely happy-looking people just drinking coffee and waiting to go into some seminar.
I don't want to hear any more, Greg. That's enough.
You must, Jeff. This is the best part.
Oh, they look so evolved. Like they knew something I didn't.
Go on.
Oh, should I see me standing amongst the crowd? Your boyfriend Douglas!
Oh, go on.
He came up to me and he apologized for your immature behavior, and then he invited me into the conference. Greg, it's something called the Impact Forum.
Jillian, I was at Impact Forum yesterday.
Get out!
It's the whole reason I was there.
Well, why did you go today?
Well, I was hungover. See, while you were doing math, I was doing vodka. And as a result, I overslept and got dumped by the sanctimonious Douglas.
Oh, that's too
Yeah,
bad.
it is what it is.
Well, I had an amazing time. I mean, they pulled me up on stage, and I ended up having this complete breakdown and just evacuating my bowels.
That's their specialty!
Cleansing and illuminating. And I realized I wronged you, and I wanted to apologize.
Thank you, Jillian. I really do appreciate it.
I'm sorry you got dumped by Douglas.
I'm sorry you got dumped by Delta Barnes.
Thank you. But you know what? It's probably for the best because I need to kick my habits, and I think this forum thing is what it's all about.
I think that's really great. Just try not to give yourself over entirely to them.
What do you mean?
Oh, I don't know. Just stay open. You know, maybe try pyramids. They've been working for me.
I like pyramids.
Yeah, they're powerful.
Okay, well, great. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, and Greg, if you need a personal trainer, I'd be glad to help you out.
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. It's just...
I am not gay fat.
Oh, right! Right!
A fascinating development.
I know. I'm so happy.
You mean that you two reconciled?
No, that she's a meth addict.
Not delusional, Jeff.
Okay.
And I don't believe in Yahweh either. That's not what God is.
Oh, my mistake. Who do you believe in? Zeus? Poseidon? Ra?
Stop it,
Just
Jeff.
say energy. Come on. You know you want to. Energy. It'll feel so good.
I am not delusional. And Greg is not delusional, save for the fact that he seems to think that he is supposed to be working with you. But he will eventually realize that you were trying to make him into something that he is not, instead of embracing him for who he is.
I'm not the one who dumped him because he didn't conform to my cult.
Is this about your sister?
Oh. Jesus Christ!
I'm sure it wasn't easy losing her so young.
Where have I heard this before?
You can't let that turn you away from God.
I was an atheist before my sister died.
Everything happens for a reason. Everything God does is good.
Really? So, if you die in a car accident like my sister, you've actually been selected by God to perish?
There's a reason it happened.
Well, let's stop calling them car accidents then, huh? Let's call them divine vehicular manipulation.
Don't be ridiculous.
You know, this God of yours sure sounds evil.
Okay, God is not evil. He can't be evil. He is good by nature.
How is killing innocent people good?
His ways are mysterious. We can't know.
So, when something good happens, it's because of God, because God is good and all good comes from it. But when something bad happens, deadly tsunamis, terrorist attacks, Taylor Swift releasing a new album. Because God is mysterious. Oh, but it can't be because he's bad. Because God is good. Because good things happen. Yeah. Doesn't it seem just as likely that God is bad? Because bad things happen, and all the good stuff is just a mysterious part of his grand evil plan. There. God is evil. I proved it.
Be evil, Jeff.
Why not?
Because he's God.
Well, here's 2 minutes I'll never get back. I had a dream last
You
night.
had a visitation.
I had a dream. I was at Folsom Street Fair with no pants on, wandering aimlessly amongst a sea of people, except these people didn't have normal heads. They had only skulls. No flesh, just thousands of skulls cluttering up the street.
Sounds hot.
Next thing I know, a giant hand reaches out of nowhere and grabs me and pulls me up onto a stage. I look out at the sea of skulls when suddenly a voice from the sky says, "How much for this star fucker?" The skulls begin bidding ferociously. 1 million, 10 million, 20 million.
Someone thinks highly of himself.
Just then, a plane passes overhead with its jet engines blaring, and I realize I urgently have to pee. The skulls continue shouting out dollar amounts as I whip out my stuff and begin urinating all over the stage.
Yes, a valuable exercise, extremely useful.
Except I can't stop. The pee becomes an ocean enveloping the entire street. The skulls are now treading urine to stay alive, but they're still bidding. 30 million, 35 million, 40 million. Swimming and bidding. Then I hear a tiny voice emerge from the back of the crowd. 45 million, it yells. The skulls go silent and part down the middle so the little girl can make her way to the stage.
Sammy.
You're okay, Jeff. You're safe.
Her face was bloody. She smoked a meth pipe.
What the
fuck?
You got this. It's the universe reaching out. It's energy.
No such thing as energy.
Damn it, Jeffrey, embrace!
Yeah, embrace.
That doesn't mean anything.
Keep going, Jeffrey. What did she do next?
She walked up the stairs and stood in front of me. She took my hand and said,
Hi, Jeff. I miss you.
"I miss you too, Sammy." Then she leaned in and whispered in my ear,
What's your sign?
Where is my holy water? No, it figures. What's your sign?
That's a good question. And what did you say, Jeff?
I said, "I don't believe in astrology." And she asked again, "What's your sign?"
And what did you say?
I said, "What difference does it make?" And she asked again, "What's your sign?"
And what did you
I
say?
said, "Scorpio. My sign is Scorpio."
And what did she say next?
Go ahead, Jeff.
What did she say next, Jeff?
Yeah, what did she say next?
She said, "No. Your sign is 1072.
Yes! She is wise, your sister. Your sign is 1072. Our sign is 1072. Do you believe me now, Jeff?
I don't know what to believe.
1072, what does that even mean?
Well, it doesn't mean anything.
It means everything. It means me and Jeff, and I saw it, and I listened.
Just a dream, Greg.
Oh, yeah? Well, Jillian left me all of her money, her entire estate. Guess how much it's worth?
45 million?
45 million! The winning bid, Jeff. Your sister has endorsed us.
Jillian left you $45 million?
Yeah, Douglas, she did. What about it?
She's not even dead.
Oh, it's all right. She will be.
So, we use Jillian's money to open up a, quote, center for spiritual healing. We sell people made-up services like energy readings and anal steam.
And Chinese face readings. I saw that somewhere.
Chinese face reading.
And deodorant workshops.
And deodorant workshops.
And your books.
And Greg's books.
And my pyramid.
And your pyramids. And we rake in the dough without a second thought. This is your proposal?
Don't be so cynical. It's not as dark as all that.
You know, I think we should call it the Center for Human Development. It sounds more secular.
Oh, the Center for Human Transcendence. It's more mysterious.
I like trans. Trans is trendy. Trans.
You're right.
Trans.
Something.
Transmutation? It's pseudoscientific, like all of you are. The Center for Human Transmutation.
I like it.
It's perfect.
Absolutely brilliant.
Oh, it's so smart. Baby, I love you so much.
I have strong feelings for you, Douglas.
It's settled then. This is our future. The Greg Arthur Center for Human Transmutation.
Wow, you slipped that right in, didn't you?
I'm the spiritual guru. It makes sense.
None of this makes sense.
Snap out of it and embrace, Jeffrey. We found it. This is what it's been leading to all along. We were put here at this moment in time for a deep and profound purpose. We are to bring about great change in the consciousness of humanity.
With anal steam.
With all of it. I told you, there's something about the you and me. Together, we are unstoppable.
I'm sorry, that's me. This is Falkenberg. I see. Okay, thank you for calling. How was the hospital? Jillian died.